Okay. New game. Origins. Sure is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall, marvel of perfection. For it is fleeting, you have brought sin to heaven, and doom upon all the world.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn.
Still a bit choppy.
They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. Even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Greetings.
Excellent. Cunning and dex. Strength, constitution. Let's go. Okay, check on the magic. Another one in cunning. Another one in dex. Hey Nightmare, I'm okay. I apologise if the stream's bad. It's really choppy. I've tried to fix it, but pick. Oh, I have one more. Alright, so are we going to go... Piss off. Are we going to go Archer to start with, or Tool Wield? This all requires dex, combat training, and this requires dex and combat training. Okay. Rapid shot, pinning shot. Oh, that's a sustain. Okay, let's go with that. Nightmare. Alright, let's go. It's very dark too.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman.
Why
Pleased
has it...
to see you again, my dear.
Maybe I fucked up. Yes, I passed. Thank you, A Nightmare. I'm not sure by how much, but I passed. A pass is a pass.
Oh no, I left them in Amaranthine, well away from the fighting in the south. They do send their best wishes. My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time. Good. My son saw you at a Denerim fair, and has talked about you ever since. He'll be pleased you remember him.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Fuck. Why did it give me dual daggers when I fucking put archery?
I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war.
Thanks,
She'd
Nani.
kill me if I let you go. She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going. I doubt that. You know your mother, and she made it clear there is no debate. This is no needless task. I ask you to take a great responsibility. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
It's extremely small in
course
game
not.
too. I can't do anything about that.
But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
I need to take that off too, don't I? I need to change it. The overlay. Shit. Let me just take that overlay off. There we go. I'll have to make a new one for it.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
I'll see if I can adjust it in a minute, but I don't think I can. I think that's as it is. As I said, it's even really small in game as well. It's not just what you see.
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me. Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Okay, now the fun begins because I can't for the life of me use... Oh, fuck me, it is too. Keyboard and mouse with this game, but I have no choice. Alright, let me just see if... options... Subtitles. No, I can't change it, unfortunately.
Very well.
couldn't you give me a fucking bow? So, like, couldn't you seriously give me a bow? Okay, so let's do that. Let's give you that. That. Hey Chuck, how you doing, hon? Thanks for sticking around. I'm not sure what it's like. I don't know. I think it's still choppy, but okay. Fire resistance, spirit resistance, stamina regen in combat, 12 attributes. No, it's been okay. I just have a bit of a headache at the moment, but I'll be fine. Amulet with a warrior mage. Alright, another ring. Let me just change options, controls. That's already done. Button 3, okay. And actually, let me check one more thing. Options. Quick save. Alright. Weapon swap. Okay. Alright.
I shall do it. Very well. As you say. It shall be done.
evening, milady.
As you say.
Oh, okay, back here. Right.
Oh, my lady, we were just, well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Tarn stationed us
Famous
here.
last words.
We appreciate that, my lady. Thank you.
Oh, fucked up. Damn it, wrong choice.
There you are. Your mother told me the Tarn had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
And always threatens to leave.
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off. I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? She was entertaining Lady Landra and her son when I left her. Perhaps in the atrium? Before we go, my lady, might I beg a question? I've heard from several people that a Grey Warden is here. Is that true? Then, is it also true that this Grey Warden was asking after me? Maker's breath. Are you certain? Can you imagine? Me, a Grey Warden? It would be everything I've dreamed of. Of course, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Pardon my outburst.
It was so good.
Good evening, my lady.
I shall do it.
Hello, my dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect. If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson? Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start? Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young lady.
Ouch!
If I were truly a skilled tutor, I suspect I would not encounter such insouciance amongst my pupils. You can look that up later. At any rate, your family has held the Ternier of High Ever since before King Callan had united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elathea Cousland battled Callanhad to maintain High Ever's independence. Galahad wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Elathea's men were defeated, Galahad asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event. Records are vague, but the Kuslands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child? Good. I'm pleased some of my lessons seem to have stuck. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Kusland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tiern. The history between the Kuslands and the House reaches back to the Orlesian occupation. During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near Highever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the Ternier's center. Its Jarl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over. The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Loghain, just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Cailan, to fight the Darkspawn. Thank you for indulging an old man.
Oh, does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself.
Love it. Okay. Let's go rescue Nan.
As you say.
ESO's rubbed off on me and checking all the bookcases. That's bad.
Good evening, my lady.
Let's go coercion. Why give me blades when I chose archery? Come on. Where'd that cat come from?
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down. Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Very well.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here? He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait.
I need a name for my dog. Come on, guys, quick! I need a name. No offers. Come on, seriously, you lot. I need a name for my dog. No offers? Okay.
These creatures have no true reason to fight us. There is no glory in sacrifice.
Cut them down!
Very well.
Get on them! Attack!
Be done. As you say.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all. I've seen larger. They come up from the Kokari Wilds sometimes. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead. Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms.
Yeah, sure you are.
Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Okay. Okay, so I've done that way, I've done that way, I've done that. Let's go now talk to my mother.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my lovely daughter. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled? Well, at least one of us will have had a decent dinner. Perhaps your hound left something I can feed my guests. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon. You're too kind, dear girl. Didn't I spend half the salon trying to convince you to marry my son?
And made a very poor case for it, I might add.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her, not more difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship. You should be proud.
Proud doesn't get me any more grandchildren.
I would like that, milady.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance. Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited. There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother. As do I. Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me, but it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty and we have ours. For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority. Don't worry, my dear. It won't be long. I know it's difficult to stay in the castle and watch others ride off, but we must see to our duties first. You understand that, don't you? Trust me, you'll get your chance for excitement soon enough. If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana. I love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you? Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Alright, let's go speak to Darian before I go.
Good evening, milady.
Not that one. Where the fuck's the study again? Oh my god. Yeah. No, I'm not there. I'm here. The chapel, guard post, study. Oh, okay. I went the wrong way. Of course I went the wrong fucking way. It was right up top where I was. This way.
That is a wonderful dog. He seems very noble and intelligent. Greetings once again, my lady. Farewell, my lady.
Oh,
good luck on
that's
managing
not what I
this
meant to
castle
do.
in the coming months. I imagine it shall be very difficult.
Oh, well, too bad. I'm not going back through that again. Let's go over here.
Hello again. Your castle study is wonderful. Might I ask whose collection this is? So would I. Do you have a favorite book? Oh, that was banned by the Chantry, wasn't it? Quite provocative, I understand. I've never read it myself. No, I'd heard that. Hence the banning. Yes, though I don't know when. I will leave when your father does. I'll ride as his second. Glorified squire, more or less. I'll care for his horse and armor and such. It's quite an honor. I hope so. I admit to trepidation about facing Darkspawn, but I can't imagine an opponent more worthy of defeat. No more than anyone else. Is it true there is one here in the castle? Have you met him? I'd join the Grey Wardens in a heartbeat. Can you imagine destroying the Darkspawn forever? Becoming a hero? But I'd never gain a Grey Warden's notice. I'll have to be happy under your father's command. I'd like that. What did you have in mind? There's not much to tell. I am the eldest son of a minor lord. I can't imagine I'm anyone very interesting to you. I suppose I could see you after everyone is asleep for something of a more intimate nature, if that is what you mean. I think I do. I look forward to it. I shall see you then.
Okay, I still don't know why they gave me fucking daggers when I opted for Archer.
It shall be done.
Maybe I can find a decent bow somewhere. Or not.
I shall do it.
Okay, so this is my room. There's nothing in there. Damn it.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well. Stay. I'd like to say farewell. I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
In Antiva, a woman fighting in battle would be unthinkable.
Is that so? I always heard Antivan women were quite dangerous.
With kindness and poison only, my husband.
This from the woman who serves me my tea.
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come? Oh, if I were a Grey Warden, little sister, I'd have my eye on you. Not that father would ever allow it. Word from the south is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a month or two. If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you? It's true. They should be sending her, not me. She would scold those darkspawn back into the deep roads.
Well, I'm glad you find this so funny.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Okay, let's...
Getting sent to bed early, are we? What? You saucy minx.
Fergus, really?
Well, I sure hope he's worthy of your time, or I'll have to have a chat with the fellow. At any rate, I'll miss you. Take care of everyone, and be here when I get back.
If you should need any assistance in the coming days, I would be glad to offer it.
Mama says you're going to be watching over us while Papa is gone. Is that true, Auntie? What if the castle is attacked? Will there be dragons?
Dragons are terrible creatures, Oren. They eat people.
Yeah, I want to see one.
This is your influence, Fergus.
What? I didn't say anything.
Are you going to teach me to use a sword, Auntie? Then I can fight evil too. Take that, dire bunny. All darkspawn, fear my sword of truthiness.
Fergus, there are times your family causes me great pain.
Now, mind your mother, Oren.
I never get to do anything.
Don't worry, son. You'll get to see a sword up close real soon. I promise.
Can you not just show him yours?
Best do as your father says, darling.
You should be on your way, pup.
Right now.
Long day ahead tomorrow. Your brother and I go into battle, not an afternoon tea. Who knows what will happen to us? I will tell you, however, you're my darling daughter. I love you, and I trust you completely to carry on the Kuzlin name if the worst should happen. But don't worry about me, dear girl. You'll have enough to occupy your mind while I'm gone. Ah, I was wondering how long this would take. Has he asked to recruit you? If a blight is truly upon us in the south, then Grey Wardens will be needed. There is no higher calling. If it comes to that, we can talk about it when I get back. Until then, just show him every courtesy. Duncan is a fine man, and a hero. When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here, in case. Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst. Stubborn as always. I understand. But this is why it's so important that you stay. But let's not speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Mako will watch over us. I know that you'll do me proud. You've grown into a sensible woman. That much is clear.
Fine, I can handle rejection.
I'm sorry, I've been trying to quiet him, but he won't have it. I don't know why he's so angry. I thought I heard yelling when I woke up, but now I hear nothing. Wait here. I'm going to see if there's something.
Okay, so this is really interesting. He goes out wearing nothing.
It is begun.
Let's take that. Inventory, hold up. I need to put all this crap back on again. Gloves, boots, armor. let's go to 2 and put my daggers back on here.
Where is the tear? Tell us!
I shall do it.
How the fuck am I missing from point blank range? Like, seriously.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt? They never got through the door, thanks to you. Her scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us? You don't think Hal's men were delayed? On purpose?
Of course they were.
Bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed. We must find him. We must fight our way to him. Your father needs us both. I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
So... we have no weapons. Shit, I might have to give you the bow. Oh, fuck it.
Perhaps we can salvage some things here, darling. Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
Okay, let's have a look. I'll take that and I will give you that. All right.
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents? How is not even taking hostages? He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
Fuck you, asshole. Where are you? Come on, shouldn't take that long to fucking do.
I will kill them all myself. Dear Landrum, I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
Okay, let's level up my dog. So we're going to give you strength and constitution, and me will have a couple of constitution and dexterity. Got poison. Traps. Coercion. And let's do that one. Okay, so I need to improve combat training. Cool.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere. My only grandchild is a ravaged corpse. What do I care about danger? The front gates. That's where your father must be. I have my treasury key. We could go there first and take the Kuslan sword from the vault. If anything is worth fighting to keep out of Hal's hands, it's that sword. But it may be a dangerous path.
Okay.
If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me? Then survive and visit vengeance upon him.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here! Yes, my lady! Here they come!
I shall do it.
You a new one!
Very well.
Oh my god, we're useless.
It shall be done. I will drive you from our land myself.
Get them!
How dare you! Give them the advantage! I shall do it. This will be wary.
Oh, that would be good.
Blast it. We'll have to go around. It shall be done. Don't give them the advantage. By the Maker. Maker have mercy on your soul.
Or not, no great loss.
It shall be done. Come and face me if you dare. Don't be a fool. Wait for my armor. Very well.
This is our home!
Don't give them the advantage.
I will drive you from our land myself!
Damn you!
Where is everyone else?
Come, let us end this. Stay.
As you say.
Have you no concern for your own existence? By the maker.
I'm not listening to you, I'm sorry.
I need healing.
Oh shit, I thought the dog was dead. Fuck. Oh fuck, now my dog's dead.
So I see you're going with the noble female route, because you're not a mage.
Yeah.
Can we all safely assume who you're going to romance?
Tossing up.
I swear it.
Bullshit.
I want to do
Tossing up
Zevran.
means you want to fuck Zevran, but you want to be queen. Don't bullshit me like this.
That too. I wonder if I can be queen if
Pretty sure you can.
if I don't actually. Oh no, I think I have to romance him.
No, I don't think you do, because the tapestries have one where you can be queen. I think without it would just be really high friendship.
Okay, so if I get him to max friendship and I romance Zevran, then
I'll check it. I'll check it for you, because I'm pretty sure you can. Fuck, it's funny though. I love how it's like she wants to fuck
Getting
the
close to
elf,
the treasury.
but she wants to rule the country at the same time.
That blade cannot fall into Hal's hand.
Yep.
Your mother would be so disappointed in you.
I love it.
I really love the openings to this.
Shall be done.
What?
The openings are like when
I
you
shall
pick
do it.
a character.
Mm.
Start out. Because I did the quiz on the opening for a male.
Yeah.
For a male sword and shield. But the dwarven noble openings are fucking gem in itself. Oh my god, the dwarven noble opening.
Okay, so let me just put this family sword on.
But these openings are good because they're an easy way to get a lot of loot.
Oh yeah, I just go around collecting everything before I actually do anything.
Oh fuck yeah! Did you get the key to go and go into the vault?
That's where we are now.
Oh okay. Oh yeah, you are. Let me go on my phone and see if you can do it. I already fucking fed you. No.
Okay, let's go like that.
Very well. I shall do it.
We must stop them!
Alright. Let's have a quick squiz on Google.
I'm not sure if you can. I thought you had to romance him.
Let me check. Because like I said, on the tapestry there is an option. Because I picked Morrigan.
Yeah.
But I still had the option to become Alistair's queen. Well, not Morrigan, but Zevran.
I see dead people.
I pray that Mother Malal has escaped.
More enemies ahead!
They would not commit that sacrilege with everything else, would they?
Yep.
We will not be defeated!
I think I'm shooting my guard in the back more than I'm shooting the fucking housemen. Hey, I managed to keep some guards alive. You beauty.
Okay, it's a romantic relationship is not required if you're a female human noble.
Yep.
That means I can. It is possible to push it into happening as it's purely a political marriage. So yes, you can do it as political marriage. However, to make it happen, you'll require having an extremely high approval rating with him. Also, if you happen to be in a romantic relationship with Liliana or Zevran, you might possibly risk being forced to break up with them. Whether Alistair is hardened or not could also play some role in the outcome, though I am unsure about it. So I need to check whether or not you need to harden him.
Oh, shit, hello.
So I'm not sure.
You're dead!
Okay, well that's interesting. Who stung me? Fuck you. Die, you prick.
I shall do it.
Get out of my way!
Back! I will kill them all myself!
Oh my god, how am I missing so bad? Fuck me.
Very well.
Okay, so we come from up there. Let's go in here.
Watch out, they might fight.
Alright, let's take out this mage bitch.
Take that! I shall do it. Together we shall leave this place.
Go, man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lady, you're both alive. I was certain Howe's men had gotten through. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Howe's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly. When I last saw the Turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
Alright, can't go yet. Raid bodies.
Okay, so it is possible. It's one fucking wall of text to do it, but it's possible.
Mm.
Okay, so basically what you have to do is you start the romance with Zevran and Alistair as a female warden.
Mm-hmm.
You get their approval high enough. Once their approval goes over 71%,
Mm-hmm.
they'll start having the love triangle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're supposed to break up with Zevran by talking to Alistair and then convert with Zevran.
Yeah.
Then you restart the romance with Zevran, provided you still have the option. Especially if you didn't choose to use Sarah as your first option start. So don't choose that as first romance.
I didn't hear that. Sorry.
I'll read.
I will drive you from our land myself. Come, together we shall leave this place.
Okay, so the jealousy dialogues don't trigger completely again, but if both are above 71, Zevran's jealousy dialogue will start to
blast you!
However, you can still to keep going. If you are a human being, you can marry Alice for political reasons and Zevran around.
Oh, fuck. I wasn't watching. I was listening to you. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck off.
I'm trying to tell you how to romance.
Do it later. I am.
I'm just about done. Around to love
Oh my god.
is high enough, but it is impossible to remain a romantic relationship.
Yeah,
You can technically have the big queen and have Zevran. But let's be honest. Blonde pretty boy with baggage and being the queen, I think it trumps the pretty boy with baggage.
Fuck me. And I haven't saved it. Oh my fucking god.
I'm gonna get out of here because you're an idiot.
You better believe you're gonna get fucking hit.
You wanted to fucking know.
Yeah, but I said not now. Like.
Yeah, and then I said it's a fucking wall of text and you egged me on. So fuck you.
Oh my god, I'm all the way back here.
Oh my god, you're back at the door.
You better fucking leave really fucking quickly. I'm telling you now.
Mother.
Fuck off.
Mother.
Fuck off.
Mother.
Or I will kill you. What?
Your dog.
Bitch.
But mother.
Fuck off.
What? I didn't do nothing.
Very well.
This.
Samantha, I swear to God, I will kill you. Fucking jail be damned.
I do not fear death. I have nothing else to lose. Die, beat. Get off. Get off.
How are you, Em? Okay, let's not go that way yet. Let's go this way.
We must get out. They're slaughtering everyone.
Run!
It shall be done.
What a little boy you are. Missed.
Very well.
Okay. I think I've gone everywhere, done everything. Skip the kitchen for now. Chicken cat.
I shall do it.
Ouch.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Al's men. found me first. Almost did me in right there. He can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think. Ah, my darling girl. If only Will could make it so.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the Tern is correct. Hal's men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The Tern and I tried to reach you sooner.
My daughter helped me get here. Make her be praised.
I am not surprised. I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, I beg you. Take my wife and daughter to safety.
I will, your lordship. But I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
Truthfully, you were always my first choice. I will take the Tyrna and your daughter to Ostagar, to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your daughter joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us. We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our daughter will not die of Hal's treachery. She will live and make her mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you. Then live, darling. Become a Grey Warden and do what is right.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life, and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korcari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met. Your brother has already arrived with High Ever's men, but we are still awaiting your father. Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds. Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon. The Joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary. No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive. You heard what the king said. He is scouting in the wilds and beyond contact. Be patient. He will return. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Okay.
Hale, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere? Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages. Good luck to you then.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong.
It shall be done.
Cunning and smart. But don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with the sword.
They can be killed. Maybe.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and wicked, and do not
The last scouting party made it back last night. Barely.
What do you mean?
Only 2 of them made it. And one was mine.
There were lots of darkspawn, different kinds.
We stand here in this hour, and we contemplate the death of Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you?
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king. Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact. Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade? Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now. Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you.
Let's just go up here first.
You there, elf. What's your name? What do you need? You haven't brought more instructions from the town, I hope.
Turn Logan has changed our scouting route a dozen times. If you're not from the town, what do you want? We're busy. We aren't. We're Ash Warriors. Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf's son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale. We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his. Then you are most fortunate. A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap. They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same. Why? Would you steal our Caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes? If you tried, we would kill you. And that is no joke. To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight. Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Okay. If you insist.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming. I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds. The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Okay, let's have a look what gear I have. Bow. Okay. 24 decks. All right.
Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me? No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up, and I'm starving. I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way. I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water. Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water. I swallowed it. But it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Oh, that's just Beryl. Oh, no.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right? Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
At least I wouldn't hang you then. Wouldn't have to hang you.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Oh.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about. Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. I was not aware they permitted women to join the Grey Wardens. None of those I've seen thus far have been. You obviously impressed Duncan, and that's enough for me. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance? As am I. Has anyone told you about it? I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And what did you think I'd be?
Not a woman. Here you are. The name's Daveth.
Wow.
It's about bloody time you came along.
Bloody
I was beginning to
chauvinists.
think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
right on the northern edge of the Kakari Wilds here. Miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place. Sounds like some kind of test. Maybe we'll hunt us a souvenir or two. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice. I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain. Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies? Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find them myself. Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand. Let me know what you'd like.
Okay. Frozen lightning. Trigger. Do I have those two or not? As a fast recipe. Let's have a look. No. Okay.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
Do I want to worry about this or not? Because it's going to be ages before I can use it, and I'll probably get something better before then. Should better keep it. Shield, pendant. Alright, I think that's all. He has no flasks. Great. What's his other
Hello
stuff
again.
that he has?
Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
Ah, bombs. Okay. Injury kit. Firebomb recipe. Old lure plans. Sleeping gas trap. Firebomb. Alright, so we have distillation agents and that's it.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You are a very strange man.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage? Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From Highever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize. Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is. True, but if you're here, what does that make you? Sad, isn't it? So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before? When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. Don't worry. I'll try not to embarrass you. With the mage,
You'll try and
the
stay
circle
alive
is here at the
afterwards.
king's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar. Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech. Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them? That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now. You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
Let's see if I can keep you alive for a little bit longer. Cunning. Here, I'll give you that. Defense, spell defense, mental resistance. Okay.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentlefolk, you're on the eve of battle. Let us
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. For the joining itself, I'll explain more once you've returned. Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
Okay.
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true. No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task. It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay. Now, let's... Before we go anywhere... Oh, how much health potions do I have? Only 14. Alright. So...
I shall do it.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
It is begun.
Now we do battle! Come, let us end this!
Right to the base!
Oh, I forgot to hold my party.
Slay!
It is begun.
Quickly! We must fight!
I must maintain.
Careful!
Foolish!
Have you no concern for your own existence?
Nicely done!
Get off! Now we do battle!
It shall be done.
Let's be wary! There is no glory in bloodshed!
We are that awesome.
As you say.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp. If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Oh my
Calm
God.
down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
We're gonna die, but at least we'll know about it. Alrighty.
The Darkspawn have sensed us. What they? Now you fall!
Ouch.
Darkspawn. Quickly, we must fight.
Oh, fucking seriously.
Very well. Come, let us end this. It is begun, as you say. It shall be done. I shall do it.
Oh, enough with the fire arrows already. Fucking hell.
As you say.
Because I've got them held.
It shall be done. I shall do it. Don't be a
That flower, white with a red center. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those. The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one.
How you doing, John?
Might want to think about it is all.
I shall do it. It shall be done. I shall do it. Blast! It is begun. No quarter shall be given. Very well.
Darkspawn. By the Maker.
I shall do it.
I need healing. Careful. Time for the run! If we must fight, let us do it quickly! Right there!
It shall be done.
Blast!
As you say.
Quickly! We must fight! Now you fall! Away with you!
I'm glad I got fire defense now. Okay.
It shall be done. As you say. I shall do it. It shall be done.
Say your prayers! Don't give them the advantage! Say your prayers! Talk in the name!
Right to the base! Don't say I didn't warn you!
I shall do it.
Alright, you right there, Jory?
It is begun.
Careful!
Right to the base!
You first.
It shall be. As you say.
To the dead!
Right there! Dead yet?
Down you go!
A bit more dying, please!
I shall do it.
Okay. This way. Come on, let me help.
Get off!
Any last words?
It's a wolf. And you're asking if it's got any last words. Okay. Alright, let's go and do this other area.
Watch it! It's time for some fun!
As you say. It is begun. As you say. Very well. I shall do it.
Okay, well, we got that. We need to get back to the other part. Alright. Done. I'm glad that's saved there because I forgot.
I shall do it. By the Maker! There is no glory in bloodshed! If we must fight, let us do it quickly! Damn you! More fools they! Ah! Come, let us end this!
Sweet. Should do it. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go.
Very well.
Summons Gazalan from slumber.
Say your prayers! Now we do back.
Dead yet? Any last words?
Lost!
Say your prayers, please.
Nice. You're right there, Alistair. Getting a bit hot there, boy.
Get off!
It shall be done.
Can you not get him from here? Come on, seriously.
As you say.
Of course you can. I think we do. Hey.
There is no glory in bloodshed!
It shall be done.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly!
Smell great. That death you're wearing really suits you.
Dark spawn! Enough! Don't be a fool! Blast!
Don't say I didn't warn you. Say your prayers. Say your prayers. Time for some fun.
Now you fall! Back!
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Nice.
As you say.
Enchanted dagger. Okay.
I shall do it.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder? 'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down
on you. Yes, swoop is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact. There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you. But then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your woman's mind give you a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as these boys do? A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? What? It seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
We did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, They came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize. Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Alrighty, let's go.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers? I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it. You're very generous. Thank you for your help. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds today as I'd feared.
Okay, so we are going where now? Let's go to inventory. Okay, Alistair, what have you got? We definitely don't want you going two-handed, that's for sure.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Alright, let's get rid of all this shit.
Let me know what you'd like.
Alright, a flask. Nice.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful? Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining. Let me be very clear on that point. You are not volunteers. Whether you were conscripted or recruited, you were chosen because you are needed. There is no turning back now. You must gather your courage for what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later. If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. You saw those Darkspawns
Make a
tonight.
good point.
Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I...
Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
Yeah?
At last,
Did
we
you do
come
the
to
slave,
the joining.
the prisoner?
The Grey Wardens were founded during the
Hey.
First Blight,
Did you do the
when
prisoner?
humanity
Yeah.
stood on the verge of annihilation.
Just
So
make
it
sure.
was that the first
Yeah.
Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the
I love
first
how
Grey
they're all
Wardens
fucking
did before
in
us,
their nutties.
as we did before you.
Like, the fact
This
that every time
the
it's
source
stuck
of our
standard
power
duty and they take
and
all
our
their
victory.
shit
Those who
because they're
survive the
gonna
joining
die.
become immune to
And
the
even if
taint.
it's not wearable,
We
because
can
it's
sense
not
it
good,
when the
That's
Darkspawn
right.
you
Sell
sell
it.
it for money.
human.
That's one thing I don't like about
oh, fuck.
Inquisition, because it's only in sovereigns and gold. You don't
Let's
have silver or copper in
Get on with
Inquisition.
it.
Fucking
Those
sucks.
who survive.
Not all who drink the blood will survive.
Put some nice
Those
asses
who
on
do
them,
are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret.
I mean,
It is
like,
the price we
but
pay.
it's
We
not
speak
like they
only a
don't have
few
anything they're
words
proud
prior to
of.
the joining.
But still.
But these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the
Alice is
shadows
like-
where we stand vigilant.
Poor
Join
raisins.
us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn.
Just nice ass,
And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day,
Pretty after the first one
we
dies, the other
shall
tries to
join you.
run, because I reckon the second one probably would have actually survived
Davith,
it.
Possibly.
step forward.
Like, I definitely reckon the second one would have survived it.
A jury, yeah.
Yeah. The first one, no, like he was dead from the get-go, but the first one, the second one, definitely could have. I love how we're all just like, yeah, let's just share this cup. That wouldn't fly in this day and age. Sharing the same fucking cup.
Yeah, COVID.
I mean,
Maker's breath.
the fifth blade, we're on like the third or the fourth.
I am sorry, Davith.
He
Step
died in
forward,
such a
Jory.
fucking ponies.
I have a
I
wife,
forgot about that.
a child. Had I
There is
known...
no turning back.
Oh, you wouldn't.
No. You ask too much.
Because he was a strong person.
There is
like
no
he was
glory
strong
in
as
this.
one.
The other one wasn't. The other one was just some rando they picked up. But this guy actually had, like, conviction.
I am sorry.
That bleeds a lot for a stab wound. What about you, haven't cleaned your ass yet?
But the joining is not yet complete.
He's a pasty boy, though.
You are
I
called
love how you're
upon
just
to
like-
submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
You wanna take chances with the goblet?
From this moment
I
forth,
love how they both step back.
Yeah, I know.
They both just step back like, I don't want to be anywhere near you when you start swimming.
it is finished. Welcome.
I mean,
Two
like,
more
that's not
deaths.
a bad side to wake up to, just like minus
In my
the old
joining,
guy.
only one of us died, but it was horrible.
I need mouth-to-mouth resuscitation,
One
quick!
Fucking porn.
How do you
Alistair!
Fucking perfect.
Revive me!
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your
I mean,
joining.
like, to be fair though,
We
if
take
Alistair's
some of that
arm
blood
is
and put it in a
any gold to
pendant.
go by, he's not exactly small
Something
either.
to remind us
No.
of those who didn't make it this far.
Considering his armor sticks out like this fucking far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king. The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Yeah. Well, it's been really shit.
Not my fault, I haven't been downloading anything.
No. It's just,
I love how the dog's got his nose up your ass. Like, talk about lapdog.
Snap.
The king wants to see you and Duncan. You probably shouldn't keep him waiting.
We can
You
speak
might
more
get
So
after
are
the
you going to
meeting
try and
with
keep
the client.
Liliana soft?
You'll feel
Hey?
bad.
Are you going to try and keep Liliana soft in this?
I'll try. I fuck it up every time though.
I have to check what you got to do. Just don't blow it with it.
I usually fuck it up every time.
Yeah, keeping her soft is a fucking chore.
It's hard.
It's on the same level of annoyance as like having a high standing with Isabella
Mm.
and being forced to like Solace.
Okay, so is there anything I've missed before
Dogs,
I've done them?
you've done prisoner, you've gotten the loot, I take it?
Yep. Done the prisoner, got that.
You spoke to Win?
Done the dog, spoke to Win.
Then no, I think that's pretty much it. There's not really much to do in the camp once you do the main three.
No, I'm just seeing if there's anything else for me to take before I do this bit.
I need to buy loot. Is there anything you need to sell before you need to go?
No, I think I've already just did that.
Are you sure about that? Because that's a lot of shit in your inventory. I normally sell all the extra like trap triggers and shit because I don't normally.
I just bought them because I'm going to use them this time around. I'm a rogue, so I'm gonna try putting traps down.
Yeah, but like the lesser spirit balm, you can probably sell that because.
No, fuck off! You need that for the bloody archdemon, you dickhead. Do you seriously sell your spirit balm?
I sell
the
them all the
archdemon
time.
does spirit damage.
I always sell them.
Oh, you idiot!
I've always sold them.
Nah, fuck, you're an idiot.
Same as I normally only keep 2 or 3 vials of poisons on me so that I can put over blades because I don't use them.
Where did I get all that shit from?
Maybe from the 2 guys who just died in
No, I didn't.
Hello again.
I got
Is there
some extra
something you
bowls
need?
from somewhere.
Some supplies, perhaps.
Let's have a
Well,
look.
let me know what you'd like.
But yeah, no, I sell a lot of the shit I end up getting.
No,
By the bare necessities of health, injury, and sometimes lyrium and stamina, depending on like how much it's necessary. But when you get to a later game, it's not too necessary. And then like as a rogue, I'll keep poison on me because rogues die so fucking quickly without it.
Mm-hmm.
Rogues die. Like I got back into my game and it's, I'm playing as my rogue and it's just like I'm fucking dead. How am I dead?
Mm-hmm.
I hit got hit once. How the fuck am I dead?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm upping my constitution with the speed of fucking God. Trying to die at everything. Come on, Coco, time for bed.
I'm going to not continue after this because
Pardon?
I said I'm going to probably finish after I go to this meeting because it's getting late.
I'd probably stop now before you start.
No, I can go to the meeting and then it'll just do the take us to the bridge.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna watch the cutscene and then go to bed?
Mm.
Leave everybody a cliffhanger. Long live the king!
Mm.
Death to the traitors.
Yep.
Now he's a good villain, but it doesn't mean I agree with his methods.
Who?
Logan.
Logain. Logain's
Like-
a fuckwit.
Well, no, because, like, mechanically wise, he's a really well done villain. Like, he has conviction, he has his reasons, and he sticks to them. And they're not necessarily bad reasons.
Mm.
Like, if you were in his shoes, you'd probably think something similar along the lines, maybe because you're put in the position of, your position of the warden, and like the way he fucks over the wardens. He could have got away with it if he didn't fuck the wardens over.
Mm.
He would have got away with it if he didn't fuck the wardens over. Considering the wardens have a strict do not interfere policy, which you throw out the fucking window.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Grey Wardens do not interfere with politics. Alright, we're gonna name the next king of the dwarves. We're gonna sort out this problem with fucking elves.
Yeah, that's it.
We're gonna go deal with the mages. We're just gonna go deal with Redcliffe and, you know, find a holy artifact that is literally a cure for everything. Like, yeah.
Hello again. Is there something you need?
Grey Wardens
Some
don't get
supplies,
involved, my
perhaps?
ass.
So long as you keep it
But
quiet.
no, Logain, like, mechanically is a much better villain than, say, Corypheus.
Mm.
Or Meredith. Like, he's just a much more fleshed out villain. Because Meredith just goes paranoid and then they just chuck in some red lyrium to make it crazy. And just like amp paranoia up. And Corypheus's reasons for being a villain is really just power and world domination. Where Logain's is actually a case of like, he thinks he knows better. Unless he tries.
But he's a dickhead.
But he's a dickhead about it and he goes about it the completely wrong way. But also, a lot of this could have been avoided if the Grey Wardens explained how they knew it was a blight. Because Alistair makes it quite clear that the Grey Wardens have never actually told people why they know it was a blight. Because he tells you when you first wake up from the nightmares, and you ask him, and he's just like, well, yeah, we can hear it.
Yeah,
we
but
can
they're
hear
not
the
like-
archdemon. We can see the archdemon in our heads.
Yeah, but he tells you that before when you first go out to the thing, that you can sense them.
Yeah, but nobody, like Duncan, Alistair, no Grey Warden sits down and explains to the king or Logain that it is a blight because we can hear the demon talking to us.
Yeah, but
like,
I mean, technically they can't because they can't tell them what is the situation with the, like, if he does that, they're going to want to know why. How can you tell that? Oh, because we get that when we drink their blood. Like, just, you can't.
well, what would you prefer? Having the Grey Wardens, who are literally the only ones who can stop this fucking apocalypse that comes up every 50 or so years? Or, you know, just listen to them when they tell you something. Like, the Wardens have never been wrong, except for an Inquisition, but technically, like, they were tricked, so, like, yeah, kind of weird. are like, no.
Yeah, but Logain's not going to listen anyway. He's just power hungry. He wants the king gone so he can become king. It's that simple.
Well, no, that's not really why though. Because if you actually like step back and look at him without the prejudice of him like being an asshole, and actually look at like why he wants Carradine, like not Carradine, whatever his fucking the king's name is. And picture, it's not necessarily because he hates him. It's because he thinks that he's too childish to lead, and that he's treating being king and dealing with these kind of threats like it's some sort of game from a fairy tale. And he explains that when you take him down. He tells you about it. Especially in Inquisition, if you turn him into a warden and you meet him in Inquisition, fucking hell, the story tells you that. It's interesting. But no, Logain is a very well done villain.
You right there?
I'm trying to get it. One of those really big bitey things there. But yeah, no, I like Logain as a villain. He's much better villain than Crucius, that's for sure.
That door must be open then, is it? Okay.
Logain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Cailan. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the lady from High Ever I met earlier? I understand congratulations are in order.
Sorry guys, what do we think? I don't really have a choice, don't feel that special.
Oh, but you are. Every Grey Warden is needed now more than ever.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cailan. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
We need the beacon. Without it, Logain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Logain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
Circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Logain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Cailan. A glorious moment for us all.
You arsehole. Can I just stab him now?
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Logain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
That is not your choice. If King Cailan wishes Grey Wardens to ensure the beacon is lit, then Grey Wardens will be there. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn. Exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance the Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no. For you, maybe. But it has to be a pretty dress.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's Keep, the way we came when we arrived.
I'm sorry,
You'll
Duncan.
need to cross the gorge,
I couldn't
then head through
resist.
the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word. The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Alright. I'm actually going to leave it there tonight, guys. Let me save it first. Considering I haven't saved at all. I've done a few quick saves. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there tonight. I may possibly be back for a little while tomorrow night. Otherwise, it'll be Friday night, but I'm back, definitely. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And let's just exit this. Exit. Hopefully you will be back here next time. Have a great night, and again, I really do appreciate you being here. Thanks heaps, guys.